let's start with politics.
Joe Biden 2024. And I was like, what the fuck?
The thing about politics is, why? You don't like Joe Biden?
No,
He's my favorite, dude.
I definitely don't.
It's
like
hilarious.
Joe Biden. Yeah.
I love the trail off stuff by him, all the videos of him.
That's
just like,
hilarious. He makes
and
for great
and you're
content.
stacking spaghetti. Like, what are you
And
talking
then you're running and anyway,
if you really love something and you care, and then you just well, anyways.
I think we've gotten some of the best content from a president for comedy, for sure. From
Trump
Biden.
was pretty funny too.
He was funny
would
in a
react.
different way.
Yeah,
He was funny like in a pompous, we want to bully him because he's a bully way.
yeah.
Right now, we're just pretty much making fun of a senile old man.
We're
is
picking
what
on a
we're doing.
geriatric fella.
Yeah,
at this
yeah,
point.
yeah. And it might even be like a marionette Pinocchio type situation where somebody's pulling the strings and their weekend at Bernieing fucking Biden.
It's a Jerry Jones situation for sure.
Did you see his fucking skin was like see-through on that fucking interview?
Oh, he looked like he was made out of those masks you put on to exfoliate your face that people put on. They do on the TikToks, and so they look like a psycho. You know?
Oh.
Yeah, he looks like he's made of paper thin makeup remover. He doesn't look real. He looks like an alcoholic that's drank every day of their life for like 80 years.
His liver spots had a better tan than he did.
I counted 3 veins on his nose. I bet his dick is just one vein now. This is one Jonesy vein.
We're lucky we don't live in the Jerry tax district, or otherwise he'd be like hunting us down.
Oh, he'll find us. He's probably hovering over us in a chopper. Well, he's not, but the guy who works his avatar is.
Yeah.
All right.
The Geppetto of Jerry Jones.
Geppetto.
Right? Yeah. I got no strings. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's going to be this episode. I got no strings. That's what we're going to call it. Welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. We're going to cut out the racist things we just said.
Are we, though?
No, we're not.
Okay.
With me, as always, Jason.
I'm here.
Yep. And with us this week, we got Liam Wynn. What's up, Liam?
Hey, guys.
Did I
Thanks
say?
for
I
having
know I
me.
didn't say it right, but you
You're
told me.
perfect.
You gave me a white pass to say it that way.
Perfect.
May I request? Can you tell us again how to say it again? I want to remember this because I already forgot, and I want to watch it later to remember.
Like the proper Vietnamese way to say it?
Yes, and then you used a word that he said. Also, what did you say? You said thing.
Yeah.
Was it thing. Okay.
Yeah, so the proper way to say it, and I'm probably not going to say it right because I'm like Americanized as fuck. So
Sure,
they probably
fair.
they're going to butcher me if they ever, like...
yeah, you're
Did
the
they
French
hear it?
fries on the McDonald's side.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you would say it more like Nguyen.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Textbook.
It's almost like Gwen, but the end of. You said it's like the end of the G, right?
The N and G at the end of thing.
Nguyen? Is
Yeah,
that-
you start with that sound.
It almost
The
sounds
N-
like you're doing like when you imitate a water sound, like a right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The guck sound. Yeah.
We were
No.
taking
Gwen?
the racist sound
Yeah,
stuff out, or we
that
were
was
leaving it
interesting.
in.
am adding to it right
Okay.
now. Sorry, no, I want to know. Like, I actually know some Vietnamese. I see if I can do it. And I know it's not going to sound right. It's probably going to sound too perfect for what you're used to.
Right.
Mo hai babu nam sabe tam chimui.
Nice.
It's just 1 through 10, right?
Yeah.
Is that all of them? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Like spot on, or it can use a little work.
I knew what he was saying. Like,
Can use a little
yeah.
work.
perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
People speak slang now. Nobody speaks proper anything.
If you end up in a situation where you absolutely have to speak and communicate with some Vietnamese people,
I can count to 10.
hopefully the problem is something
you
from
can
1 through
count
10.
to 10. Yes.
Hopefully they're like, how many is this right now?
Yeah.
I'm like, Mo hai babu nam. They're like, okay, all right.
Can you just say, like, just the singular number 7?
Bay.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
I count it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because the way I say it, it's like it runs together, but I used to be able to do it better, just like Mo hai ba bu nam. Right? Is that
Nice.
right? Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I dated a Vietnamese chick once, and she taught me that, and then she got mad and didn't teach me anything else. Yeah.
Why would she get mad?
Why wouldn't she, dude? It's me. I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know, dude. I'm a fucking jackass. I probably did something racist just playing around. And I was like, I'm trying to experience your culture, like the bad parts
Oh,
too.
man.
Yeah, I think appropriation is stupid because how are you going to appreciate another culture if you don't experience any of it? Just like when they were talking about, you remember when they started with this whole bullshit saying white girls can't wear hoop earrings? I used to wear hoop earrings.
I mean, this is just in my existence, but I mean, iconically, white women in the 80s all wore hoop earrings. And
Yeah.
so did every other woman, to be honest with you. I mean,
I think it's dumb. If you're
are they
appreciating...
saying it's like from like Mother Africa, shit like that?
No, they're saying it was a Latino thing.
Oh,
I think they actually said Latinx, which isn't. It's not real. Latinx isn't real. Shut the fuck up, okay? I'm half Mexican, so I'm the authority. All right, I'm completely wrong. But anyways, I don't know. I think it's dumb. I think you should be able to experience another culture. I mean, if you're doing blackface and coming from a place of hate, or like doing something mean,
right.
being a dickhead, then yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
But it's cultural appreciation.
Okay.
I stopped myself from more racist things I was going to say.
I'm glad you buried what I said, so that's good.
I didn't. What'd you say?
Nothing. Not a goddamn thing.
I'm going to go back and pick it out. That's fine. Anyways, sorry for all that. Liam, how long have you been doing comedy?
Over 10 years.
You were one of the first people when I started that I saw that was really funny. It was at the Dallas Hyenas open mic, and I think you were still working that candy joke that you had. I just remember the first time I saw that, I was like, that is fucking brilliant. That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a long bit right there.
Yeah, and now every time I see him, like, oh, he's doing the candy bit now.
Yeah,
Jesus
right.
Christ.
I feel like that when I'm doing it on stage.
Dude, I have old jokes like the joke you brought up earlier. When I do them, I feel like I'm up there just like, hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my good time gal.
Play me off, Sam.
Yeah. I feel like a fucking... and like, when crowds have never heard it and the joke kills, but I still... it's the sad clown. I still feel like, you piece of shit.
Right.
You just cheated some people out of a fucking good time.
If they never heard it, though.
I know I should be like, they never heard it. I'm a performer, but inside you just feel, right? Don't you feel like you...
I mean, just because you've been telling a joke for so long, so yourself get so tired of telling it sometimes. And when new people appreciate it, you have like mixed feelings about it. Because, I mean, you're like, I've been telling for so long, but I know people that haven't heard it are going to like it. And I wish they had heard it a long time before this.
Before it felt laid out, maybe.
Yeah,
even.
It's, I mean, these jokes that we have just, they're in our set for a while, you know, and we just get tired of telling them sometimes, but we do. And I mean, it still brings me a little joy when, a room likes that joke that you've been telling for so freaking long,
Yeah, you have to remind yourself it's new to them, and I mean, you're an entertainer. We do keep our material in our sets forever. I mean, some of us will never get rid of it if you never do a special or even make it.
Oh yeah,
whatever your definition of that is.
That's like part of your act.
Yeah, you can't always do brand new shit that kills. I mean, I can't. I'm not a fucking genius.
Right.
I mean, I am, but not in that way.
Yeah,
I'm more
but
like a drug
it's like,
genius.
I'm more like a savant.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm an idiot savant. I fall into smartness. That's the only way it works.
I mean, if you're constantly writing and adding jokes, it's going to happen. Like, if you just keep adding jokes, that's all you're trying to do. And then once you've got so many jokes to where there's like 30 minutes that you don't really need to tell anymore, then you could just release that album and then so on and so forth. But it's just
that's a good idea.
It's a constant writing,
Yeah.
And
I thought about doing just like a 20-minute audio thing, just like an album, just to force myself to stop telling some of these jokes. But then some of these I've been tired of telling, and then 2 years later something will hit me and be like, oh, that actually goes with this joke, or this is the punchline for that joke.
Yeah.
Or you come up with something new that fixes it. I think there's some things you have to spend a long time with them to get them right.
Oh, I agree. There's some jokes that just take forever to come together because you don't think of the right tag or ending, or you think of an idea that ties perfectly with it. It's still now, instead of like, a minute and a half, now you got like 4 minutes on it.
Yeah. The worst is when another comic gives you the tag that you didn't see on an old joke and it's perfect. And you're like, nah, I don't want to do the joke. Especially when it's a comic you hate or someone you don't respect or like, and they come up and they say that to you. And already when they come up, you're like, this motherfucker. And they tell you, you're like, this motherfucker. God damn it.
They'll use the punchline as an opening fucking hello
or
to
they'll
you
go
or
up after
something.
you and fucking tag your joke and it's better. And you're like, well, I'm definitely not using it now. That joke's done. Fuck that joke. If I didn't figure out, it's not worth it. And also, if that idiot figured out my joke, then this joke's not good.
3 years from now, he took it since you retired it. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
comics that'll do that. They're
sure.
not waiting 3 years. They're just moving over to Fort Worth.
Yeah.
They're just not going to come to the mics you're at anymore.
Here, how about we land on a local comedian that you hate?
Well, we only have an hour, but all of them.
Yeah.
Right. Anytime I get a tag from anybody. And I mean, I actually, I appreciate any comics that listen to like a joke of mine and then tells me like a tag they thought of or something, because it takes a lot to get a comic to pay attention.
Yeah, I can't sit in on a mic,
Yeah,
dude.
it's really hard. Like, you have to be like, hey, Mike, can you watch my set on this one?
Ugh.
And then you might, for a few minutes or whatever, something to at least give me, some kind of feedback.
Yeah,
But-
if you got somebody helping you write, that's one thing. But I it's usually only new people that do that to me. Like, hey, you mind watching my set? And it's like, I just went up. You don't go up to like fucking the 15th block or something. You go
Oh,
up
yeah.
in 6 hours, and I've already went up.
Yeah,
And
like
I'm
if you're up in the next 3 people, otherwise I'm getting the fuck out of here.
And then
Oh,
even
yeah.
if they're up in the next 3 people, I'm like,
No, I mean,
this
I'm-
is no class.
No, I'm
no
talking
class.
about
Get
even-
good and then talk to me. Okay.
Like when you go to open mic and you're let's say like 7th, right? I mean, you're probably in there on the 5th or 6th, maybe. You won't be in there for the first like 5, 4.
I probably won't even be in there
and
for the
then-
8th, dude.
Right, exactly.
Sometimes I beeline right out the door, and I'm like, that stunk.
Well, right? Or
Yeah.
or
that was
those,
great. They
yeah.
don't deserve me in the room anymore.
Right? I mean, yeah, we're like most comics, I think we're just there to do our time, and we'll be there a few minutes before. We'll catch whoever's before, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's like I try to make an effort to watch people, but
I
it's
gotta be
really
honest.
hard to get people.
It's hard to watch a whole comedy show, even when I'm like working a weekend, to sit and watch a headliner's whole set all at once, unless it's like somebody that like. And I'm not trying to be harsh because I still work with people that I like and respect, but it's hard to all at once watch a 45 minute to an hour set, just because we've done it for so long, and also we've watched so many people's sets. I'll watch a headliner set over a weekend, but it'll be like in pieces. Like I'll watch the first 15, then I'll watch the middle, and then I'll watch the end.
Yeah.
All on different shows.
Yeah,
But yeah,
for
You
sure.
like
It's-
multitask watch.
I mean,
this
yeah,
shit.
it's hard
yeah,
to
I
sit
can't.
through.
I'm also going out to my car to smoke weed and
right.
go in the back see
Yeah,
if they
if you
left
smoke
any food
cigarettes,
sitting
like,
out.
it's
Goon shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back
Yeah.
here looking to see if a waitress dropped a 20 anywhere, so you can get gas to get back. Yeah, well, cool, man. Let's move on. Quick question: are you ready to doo caca pee pee with us?
If I think that's if what you're saying is what I think it is, then no.
You're not thinking the right thing, I guess.
Fair enough. Fair enough. No, just it's you've seen what we do. It's
You say it really formal that it almost is off-putting. Like, would you?
it sounds
are you ready
dirtier
to
when you say it formal.
Do caca pee pee with us?
Would you like to do caca pee pee with us?
Make some poo and some whey and
All I'm saying is our content ain't smart. Okay, people aren't taking their political advice from us.
yeah.
Right.
Thankfully.
We're basically it's time to get crude.
Wouldn't that be crazy if this turned into one of those political because you had that much clout?
Yeah.
Like,
Alex Jones for president.
all right.
So first question: would you rather fuck your mother? No, I'm just kidding. All right.
I thought it was a real question. It's not out of the realm of things we do.
No.
But now we're gonna do caca pee.
Okay. How about I make a variation?
Yeah, I'm down. Sure.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right. Would you rather only be able to have sex with a family if a family member is watching, or would you rather drink a diarrhea milkshake?
What?
No, that's no hands down easiest question. Yeah, I'm not drinking no diarrhea.
No, I'm not.
I mean, I
No.
guess I got a family member watching, cousin, uncle, aunt, something.
Hey,
you know.
Ma, watch me, Dougie.
right, right.
Yeah.
What if she's like,
Yeah.
teach me how to do Yeah.
I can't dance.
You actually did it. Just
I
so
did?
you know. Yeah, you
Hell yeah.
literally just did it.
Idiot savant. I'm a dance savant
There
too.
you go.
I do have swimmer's toes.
I tell him he does stuff right, so he continues to do the world elsewhere.
That was perfect. Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah, perfect. Yeah, just
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah,
I felt it. I mean, I didn't know going into it, but coming out of it, I was like, rock, flag, and eagle. You
Oh
fucking
yeah, that
nailed
was
that,
TikTok worthy right there.
Well, you know,
dude. It's going there, dude.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
be there.
the butterfly. Oh, that's old. Let me see that Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, I know the song.
Okay. All right.
I don't know the dance.
So we're all fucking in front
I'm
of family.
not. Yeah, I'm not drinking. I'm
You'll
not
get
drinking.
sick. You'll get sick.
Let
You'll
me
get
ask.
ill.
Let me ask.
Violently.
Would you rather? And we're all straight males, which is fine.
Yeah.
Would you rather drink a diarrhea milkshake
Mm-hmm.
or suck a hard penis?
Ill. Like,
Yeah.
neither. Like, what the fuck?
Diarrhea.
You know? Yeah.
I'll drink the diarrhea. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah.
That's what I start to, in my mind, think, was 2 Girls, 1 Cup real or fake? It looked real.
They put ice cream in their ass and pushed it back out.
They had to
That's-
have.
Yeah,
They had to have.
they had to have.
And they just drank
Yeah.
like strawberry milk, so they can like puke up red stuff.
They had a bag that they swallowed, and they just had they gucked it out.
So if you haven't seen it before, you should see it.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Google 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Right.
If you haven't seen it,
Go incognito
wait
first.
till you get to work though, and turn your volume up and Google that. I think I'd be too good at sucking a dick, so I'd be like, nah.
What kind of world did I just
Yeah.
open this door to?
I'm not even gay, but I'm so good. I have to keep sucking dick.
Yeah.
Like they said I was good. They said the mustache and
That's-
everything was really working out.
Dude, he came in 3 seconds. I'm a master.
His
It's a burden
He
and a
said
curse.
his wife was coming home soon too, so we had to hurry. But
It's a blessing and a curse.
Oh man.
all right, how about this? Would you rather shoot yourself in the foot or eat a gun?
Eat a gun?
How do you eat a gun? You can't. It
I'm not
can't
really
figure it the
sure.
better be a
out.
small gun.
Figure it out.
Fucking
Yeah.
like a,
shoot
like a
yourself in the
22.
foot or eat a gun.
Yeah, I don't know if I could eat a gun.
The worst. I mean, I think I could swallow a gun, and I could probably puke it up. But if I can't puke it up, I don't think I can poop it out.
What if you broke it all the way down into pieces,
I'll just shoot myself.
swallowed it? I'm thinking shoot yourself in the foot. Fuck it.
Yeah, just
I do
get
that all the
over
time.
with.
Just do it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do that like proverbially all the time. I hit that one right. I got that word right.
Nailed it. You no stutter or nothing.
Nothing. In my
Damn.
mind, I was like, "Don't fuck it. Don't fuck it. Don't fuck it."
You've been going to the library, I could tell.
Yeah. So you'd shoot yourself, or would you eat the gun?
Oh, I'd have to shoot myself because I wouldn't even know how to get the gun down, man.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that question's bad. Give us a better one.
Okay. How about would you rather be the least attractive person in your circle or smell the worst?
Oh, I'm already one of those.
Which one are you?
So I'm different in different circles, man.
Depends on the day. Depends on how
He
deep.
wears a different hat on
Yeah,
different
man. You know,
days.
Depends on how deep in the week you get.
right?
I don't know. I've been told that for a fat guy, which sounds racist, I smell pretty good. And I say thank you.
That's
and also,
hilarious.
I have thoughts on this. Like, you know how like some days you wake up and you're like, "Damn, I'm handsome today," and then some days you don't feel that way. And the second part never happens to me. I just feel like I'm a handsome. And I don't mean to be cocky, but I'm like the most handsome, fattest guy out of fat guys.
So you live in a just woke up like this kind of a life right now?
Sure, I don't know what
Okay.
that means. What are
All
you
right.
saying?
No, that just
That's
means
some
like
good
I just woke up
confidence, man.
perfect.
No, I never said perfect, but I
Okay.
mean better than most.
Good looking. You know, I think I'm pretty good looking until I put my contacts in, you know, because, you know.
I'm pretty good looking.
blurry, I'm fucking hot as shit, dude. You know? Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm pretty good looking until I get out of bed, and then I'm like, oh, go back to bed.
Especially if I got like my fucking sleeveless fucking shirt on and shit, and I'm just.
Dude, I get these cool ass tank tops, and then I'll pass by a mirror from the side, and I'll just catch a side of like my fucking arm fat and side tit, and I'm like, you're disgusting.
Like, ew. You walk
Wow.
by, you're like, ew.
Yeah.
Wow.
I ask my girlfriend all the time, like, why are you? What's wrong with you?
Would you kiss this part of me?
She says yes, but I've tried to push, and she won't do it.
So it's a no.
She wouldn't even scratch my butt, not butthole. Just I had an itch on the cheek, and her
Yeah.
nails are perfect for it, and she wouldn't do it. I had just cut my nails. I had no. All I was doing was rub it. I was irritating it.
She just got her nails done though. You
No,
can't
no. Her nails are natural. She didn't have them done. No, they were just.
See,
growing a
now
little
you,
bit.
and you never know. She might have saw a tumbleweed and you didn't know it was there up at the top.
She didn't do it. I wish she would tell me it was there. Yeah, I'll be embarrassed, but at least I know how to fucking properly groom myself. Let me know what's going
I don't
on.
think you can help tumbleweeds. That's like a roll up of cat hair and dust and whatever and fabric and.
I pulled one of her hairs from around my nipple. I don't know how I put on her shirt,
Yeah.
and I was like, my nipple hurts, and there's a hair sticking out, and I was like, is that my hair? And it just kept going and going, and I was like, it got tighter around my nipple, and then it got loose.
Yeah, I
Oh,
pretty
wow.
frequently, and I message my wife when it happens, but I'll have her hairs around my dick, pretty much. Like I'm like,
I've had one get wrapped around my balls, and it's like I was being
and sometimes they don't even need to be near your balls or dick or anything.
No, yeah,
anytime
no.
recently, and it
It's
just
just-
ends up that
it's
way.
just she was
there's
there and it
hairs
floated up-
everywhere.
up my shorts, and it's like, oh, let me wrap around these balls. What do they call it? What's that word? It starts with a C. They cut your balls off.
Castrated.
Circumcised.
Castrated.
Yep.
What'd you say?
Circumcised.
Close enough.
Oh yeah,
sure.
that's right. No,
That's only
balls.
just like a 1
No, you said balls.
16th
I almost said
castration.
caffeinated. I'm so fucking
You're
stupid.
caffeinating your cock.
Yeah.
Caffeinated cocks here.
Yeah.
That's
Get your balls out of my Coke Zero.
is that right there? Is that a contender for a title
What?
of this episode? Get your balls out of my Coke Zero. No,
It's too long.
Too long.
Yeah, too long. I forgot what we said, but luckily it was at the beginning. I'll
Yeah.
find it.
Okay.
What else you got?
How about this? Good thing for editing. Would you rather pole dance naked for your parents or make out with them?
Both of them? Make out with both of them?
Yes. Like a fucking threesome. Just make out. Just a triple kiss.
Pole dance, because it'd be hilarious.
Naked.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Whatever. I came out of both of them. So, I mean, if they can't handle it,
Yeah. How
I
long
don't
has it
care.
been since your parents have seen your cock last?
a couple days. I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. I sent them a picture today.
It was my mistake.
Yeah, I meant to send a video. It's been a while. So like when I moved back from Florida, I stayed with my mom and she walked on me masturbating.
Okay. Oh shit, dude. That was as old as my kids are. So like 18
No,
years.
I was older. I was like 23.
No, I'm saying that's how many years ago as my kids are as they
Oh,
are
shit.
old. Yeah.
Thanks for doxing me, man. I appreciate that. Yeah.
17 years ago?
I will say I still had a young man's penis. I do miss that penis.
Yeah.
I
Had
moved
more
it-
vigor.
I'm into the new age of penis now, and it just kind of looks like an angry squirrel trying to fight a badger
Yeah.
for some nuts.
Well, that's why Roman exists and,
Yeah.
all that
Well,
stuff.
can't use it anymore because of the heart attack.
Oh, shit.
I got a big old bag of dick pills that I can't even use.
Just pass them out, man. Make
Yeah.
that your thing.
I have given some to friends. I'm like, hey, man, here you go.
This is the for real deal shit.
I didn't even wink at you, but you felt awkward, right? Even though I winked at him.
Yeah.
That's how winks are.
I looked away, like kind of
I-
sheepishly,
If we could slow this down to super slow mo, Jason would be like,
I was like, I felt like that fucking the emoji that's just like sad.
so pole dance for your parents or make out with them?
You convinced me with the pole dancing, man.
Right.
Yeah. When's the last time your parents saw you naked?
I don't think they've ever.
Since you were like a little
Even
kid.
as a baby, they're like, cover that up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Get out of here.
Our tradition doesn't look at penises. We don't do that.
I always say this, and I don't think it's racist, but I say Asians are an efficient people, and I feel like you came out already changing your own diaper. Like they
Right.
try to change it, and you slap their hand, and you're like, "Get out, weirdo! Get out of here!"
Yeah, so why
I
aren't
got
you a
this.
doctor? Shit.
Right.
My
Yeah.
God. All right, how about would you rather use a cheese grater to remove all the skin from your left forearm or lose 1 minute of your life every time you laughed?
What part is the forearm? Is that like
Yeah, your forearm is like, no, it's the top. It's the forearm.
up here?
Yeah, it's your forearm.
The left one?
Yeah.
Only one time.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm already doing other things to end my life shorter.
Just like a straight grind, like a cheese grinder or whatever the fuck, and just...
I laugh a lot.
Yeah. Right.
Everything is fucking stupid, so
Yeah.
I'd be dead.
You don't have to sell me on it, dude. I fucking laugh at a bunch of shit. So, yeah, no. My forearms...
Oh yeah. Forearms.
The skin will
Yeah.
heal,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, fuck all that.
I'll live.
We get a tattoo over it, and girls will be like, "Oh, I can tattoo."
Yeah, you make your scar like a work of art.
Yeah,
One of
you
those
make
things.
it look. You get a tattoo of a cheese grater, and it looks like your arm is cheese, and it's already there. Yeah.
All right. How about would you rather swallow a used condom that you found on the sidewalk or explain the Human Centipede movie to a kindergarten class?
That one.
No. Yeah.
I
The
actually just
second one.
want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Explain the movie. I can PG it for sure.
I'm
not
going to guarantee.
PG-ing nothing.
I'm not guaranteeing in the.
I could. Yeah. I'll go for a G-rated version of explaining it.
I'm not gonna guarantee in the scenario that you're there by invitation either. So
No, absolutely. Yeah, they didn't ask some 40-year-old man, "Hey, can you tell these kids about the human centipede?" But how
did
would
you see part 2? Tell them about that one too.
Yeah, you G-rated. Okay, so now his poo-poo maker is sewn to his bread eater.
I don't understand how the food went all the way through him.
Well, let me tell you, little Billy. He shit in his mouth, you stupid little fuck. How else?
You see how
His mouth is sewn to his ass, you dumb little bitch.
All right.
Jesus, is this the class? Are these the kids that are kind of water in the head?
All right. This,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that it's good to be the line leader even there.
Yeah.
I was saying, is this the class that has like they have the walkie-talkie with the teacher?
Yeah, I'm not headlining that line. I'll go first. I'll host. Yeah.
All right, how about would you rather poop out a billiard ball or suck on a used tampon?
Oh, jeez.
I feel like I have pooped a billiard ball before.
Right.
I feel like every time I have like an actual hard shit, I'm like, damn, that has to be either like a fucking sausage
yeah.
or a fucking pool ball.
Why does it hurt so bad when it's like a cocoa pebble, but it feels like razors coming out of a softball? It feels like I'm pooping a softball that has razors sticking out of it.
I think even though we all have the same poop mannerisms, I think we all have different poop experiences, to be honest with you.
Oh, I know I've got a different poop experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure people all over the world have different shits, man.
How are we wiping?
Just
How are we
dependent.
wiping? I'm back to front because I got a good spread and squat, man. Back to front. It doesn't touch the sack. I'm fucking straight, and I round it out with a fucking a flushable wipe, so we're square.
Do you now use the flushable wipe? Do you dry it off with another wipe after?
I sit there for about 5 minutes and look at my phone, and that takes care of it. Air
You
dry.
air dry?
Yeah.
Okay, saving the environment. That's a positive.
Yeah.
Right.
I won't judge you for the way you wipe.
Well, I don't want to like risk clogging up the toilet to begin with because I kind of beehive it up a little bit on the wipes to make sure that nothing's getting anywhere
So you're
touching
doing
me
multiple flushes.
if required.
Have you ever flushed and while you're sitting there, it does clog up, and then you
Yes.
soak your balls in poo-poo water?
Luckily, no. But I have had like my fingernail fucking hit the poop water, or even like just scrape the submarine, and I'm just like
God.
"Ew."
Submarine?
the floating motherfucker.
The caca? The piece
Oh,
of
man.
poo-poo? The duty? The fucking duty?
the making.
Oh, I got to scrap of my own making. It's a white accent. It's fine.
You can always make fun of white people.
Gross. Yeah, white people say. How do you wipe your ass, Lee?
Right? Yeah, because that's what I like talking about, man. Yeah.
It's a little personal.
Right.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
Wet your whistle for this one. Here we go.
No, it's all good, man. Yeah, I do back to front and front to back to make sure. Yeah.
He's an omni wiper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Very
Sometimes
efficient.
like left to right and the right to left too.
Left to right. I thought that was just a racist joke
Oh.
about it being sideways back there.
Oh man.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
That sounds like you got like a good like spackle trowel thing happening there. If you go left or right,
So
man,
you
you're,
got a fucking what do they call
you're
it?
trabajoing like a motherfucker
A
back there.
chef's elevator. What do they call it? Dumb waiter. You know,
No,
where you
it's-
send the food up. Oh, there, dumb. That was stupid.
Okay.
I stand and wipe.
Yeah.
I'm a stand wiper.
Weird.
Yeah. I don't
So
want to. I
weird.
can't this way.
How?
I can't for some reason. I can't this way. I can't get a full scope. And this way, I don't want to drag my balls across my arm or risk sticking my arm in the water.
Yeah.
So I stand up, spread my cheeks, and I clean it.
Listen,
and then I
man.
use a. I didn't remember before you say this. I didn't fucking judge your weird shit. You touched poopy.
I just want to say, man, I want to like see you wipe your ass, bro. I want to see how this is done, dude. I
I'll
want
do
to
a
see
video.
how it's done.
Maybe I'll do a video.
I
and
think you
I'll just
should.
blur it out.
Yeah.
But no, I stand up. Sometimes I'll even put my leg up on the tub, and then I hit it with a wipe, and then
I think I hit it with the 1-2 mix before I put it on a cracker, dude.
I got I got one of those showers with a detachable head, and I put on that one hard straight stream.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes I get in there, and I fucking that's what it's for. And
You
it feels,
bidet.
it's the only time like when you get in a pool, you don't feel yourself blocking water out of your asshole, right? It just does it, right? Like a Ziploc bag, it just knows. But when I do that with the shower, I actively feel myself like, oh, like don't do it. Like
It's nailing you right in your like your
It's
your,
my-
your breathing butthole.
yeah, it's
you know?
it's my
Yeah.
man kegels, my meagles. I'm working my meagle. But yeah, I can feel it trying to get in my butthole. I'm like, don't you do it?
But wait a minute, you're not telling us that you actually shower wash your shit off your butt because shit is
No,
like
no.
an oil crayon. It
No,
does
no, no.
water doesn't just
No,
wash it
no,
off.
no.
of your
I'm
butt
just saying
cheeks.
sometimes after,
Okay.
like I've had a loose cannon go off. When I get in the shower, but that's also every time I get in the shower, I just use the thing. I'll get some soap and I don't use the loofah, but I soap up my hand real nice. I put a bunch of Dove up my butt and then I spray it back out like I'm painting a car.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow,
It's
that
a
is
process.
Yeah,
I told
for sure.
you before, people have said for a fat guy, I smell pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's because I take extra care on the gross stuff.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should thank your mom for that, man.
I won't talk to her about it.
Yeah, right. It's
Even
none
though
of her business.
I've had to carry her poopy in a bag to a dumpster. So
Oh, there. Wow.
several times.
yeah.
It was bad. As long as I didn't have to wipe, I was like, I'll put it in a bag. That's fine. I'll take it. I'll take the bag as long
You
as I don't
wouldn't
have
wipe
to
your
see
mom's
it.
ass? Oh, man.
Man, that's
I don't want to.
that's
but,
I don't want to. I had to scoop my dad's twig and berries up into one of those things in the hospital that they
Yeah.
bring for your hospital to pee
like a
in.
piss shovel.
Oh, yeah.
I got a nurse to help him, and she didn't help. She just brought the thing in, and I was like,
It's like it's your dad. You can touch it.
he was like fucking incoherent, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I've talked about this on here. Jason's tired of hearing it, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was.
It's just every time you guys bring up wiping your ass.
No, it's every day. Every day. I invite him over to tell him about my dad's penis.
Every single day.
Yeah, his
That's where the
penis.
conversation always goes. He's like, "Gotcha. See you tomorrow."
All right, think about my dad's dick. So let's move on. Let's do the open mic. Liam, if you'll stand up for a second and give this wheel a spin, let's see what it lands on, and we'll go from there.
And don't give it a pussy spin either. Let's be serious.
That
Was
kind of
that
pussy
too
spin.
But it
much?
landed on butt stuff.
Oh, again, jeez. I mean,
Well-
we had talked about butt stuff for the last, like,
It's
however long.
Coming and going.
We'll give it
Yeah.
another spin.
Coming and
Here we
going.
go. Give it another spin.
Yeah. Yeah, I think too much butt stuff is bad.
That doesn't exist, dude.
Never said so
No
much butt
porno.
stuff.
Have you noticed no porn is done before they do some butt stuff? Even if they don't fuck in the butt, they gotta touch it. They highlight the butthole at least once. Oh, look at that! It just randomly landed on Yeezy. For those who don't know, which I doubt there's anyone who does, that's Kanye West. So he's being like canceled or whatever.
He's
right
on
now?
the decline right now. Everybody's pulling their endorsements.
Why is everybody mad, and why is he losing endorsements? What actually
Layman's
happened?
terms?
Yeah, because I honestly don't know. This isn't for
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah, I'll tell you right
I'm
now.
literally this fucking dumb.
He talks shit about Jews on an open forum.
What do you mean? What do you say?
He made
and I'm
it-
still not sold against him.
I didn't see the actual, but I read a bunch of the stories about it, and it's just saying that he just made anti-Semitic remarks, talked about certain Jewish people in Hollywood that are people of scrutiny and power, and
Well, that'll
Here
get
we
you
are.
canceled right there. But do
He
you know
wanted-
anything about it?
No, that's the first time really hearing.
You know
I
why
mean,
I don't know about it? I don't give a shit about rich guys because they say they're canceling. You know what happens when someone gets canceled? They become more famous, and eventually they end up making more money.
well, see, here's the thing with this one is that so this is going to be the proof of can anyone literally be canceled, and this is a person to test that theory out on.
He's probably doing it on purpose.
Because and on his decline right now, any show that he's on, any podcast he's on, anything that he's able to get words out at, he's going to say the wrong fucking thing, guaranteed. But it's going to fucking raise the points on whoever's show, anything that he's on, whoever's promoting
oh
him or
yeah,
something
I'm
like that.
definitely hashtagging this Kanye West,
Absolutely.
Yeezy, Yeezus, all of it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because I'm just saying, like, I mean, why not ride that fucking train down the flames and jump off at the end? Like,
Why not
fucking-
ride Kanye up to the top and then discard him? That's what they're doing.
I
Right.
mean, have you seen a picture of Kanye recently? Also,
Probably not. I don't know. I
No.
post and ghost a lot of times online. I go back and check the numbers, and then I'm just like, I don't know.
this is what a billionaire
Bored with-
looks like in America. Well, not anymore since Adidas pulled their deal.
He still has $1 billion.
Oh, yeah.
Why does he all of a sudden look like a dude on the street that's like
He
where
looks
pimps
like
and
his name-
hoes are walking around and he's like smoking rock?
He looks like his name is Murph. He looks like a Murph. Also,
Hey, Murph.
I will say, those Yeezy shoes, those are just Crocs. Those are fucking Crocs. You ripped them off, okay? And Crocs aren't cool either. Those suck. I don't know.
What are
I
you
know
talking
you
about?
like Crocs.
The foam posits or something?
Whatever his shoes that look like Crocs are. You know
Well,
what
they
I'm
don't
talking
actually
about.
look like Crocs.
They actually do. They're
No.
the same thing. They
Yeah, I
just
don't
got
think I've
little
seen
fucking
this one.
twisty twirls in them. They look a little. Those are Crocs.
There's a
Okay,
picture
same
of those
concept. You
Yeezys
slip your
too?
foot in. You don't even need socks. You can wear those are Crocs. Okay.
I supported Walmart before they pulled the product of the fake ones that they were selling for like literally just like $15. And
The fake Yeezys.
Crocs?
fake Yeezys.
Yeezys.
Fake Yeezys.
Oh.
Yeah, they were selling the fake Yeezys at the stores. It was dope.
Wow.
Why'd they pull them? He probably sued them.
Easy.
They'd probably be back on the
Cease
shelf
and
soon.
desist. It made its shit onto TikTok, and he was just like, "Oh hell no!"
Well, yeah.
I mean, fuck
Shut
the
that
man's
shit down.
money. I understand,
Yeah.
but at the same time, people don't want to buy your stupid fucking. Most of your clothes look like shit, Kanye. I will say, you dress people like bums. Sweatpants season all year round, and then boots that look like you're wearing your dad's boots when you're 7. It's
like
like, looks stupid, man. You're trying too hard. Just make good music and shut the fuck up.
That's what I
don't
think.
care.
I think if he does get canceled in the mass media spotlight, I think that might lead him back to actually maybe just doing music when it finally everything is unplugged from him. And it's not what it's been, and it's not the media. No one cares anymore. No one gives a shit, and he's out of the light, and he needs money.
Well, he's got plenty of money.
Well, he's not a billionaire anymore because the Adidas deal just got pulled.
He's just a hundreds of millionaire.
Yeah, he's like a 700 or 600,000,
Okay, that's
million, 600 millionaire.
Did you say 600,000 million?
At first, no,
Yeah, you did.
600 millionaire.
Yeah, you did.
I was like,
you.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
No.
I don't know. I will still love his music, but we shouldn't be looking to people like this for their fucking opinion on anything anyways. Just make good music and shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. I saw one post, somebody was mad about him saying something about like trying to get someone to hate on someone because of his divorce or something. The guy's divorced. Of course he's going through shit. I understand that, but honestly, I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
What's your favorite Kanye song?
Probably Through the Wire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your favorite Kanye song? Do you have one?
I was gonna say Through the Wire, but
It's fucking classic.
yeah.
I mean, I still love some of the hits. Flashing Lights.
Absolutely.
I love from the album. Was it Pablo?
Yeah, Life of Pablo.
Life of Pablo.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of good songs.
That's got
on
a bunch of good songs on it.
Yep. For me, it's going to be Love Lockdown.
808s and Heartbreaks.
That's right, man. I loved that album.
That was good.
That was the last Kanye that I remember, to be honest with you. And then
No, he had a couple things after that, but I don't. There's a lot of stuff I don't like by Kanye too. But yeah, so you like that because that's when you had that van with the fucking bass in it.
Fuck yeah,
It was
hit.
fucking
I was a
shaking
single
other
guy
cars.
again.
Single guy in a minivan. What's up, baby? You want to fuck in the back of
It
my
was
van?
a fucking bumping ass minivan. I took that middle seat out too, so it was you know,
So you can romp
it
around.
was a camper. Also,
I don't like the way you said that. I think you just sexually assaulted Liam.
my breath hit him when I said that. That's for sure.
I don't know. What do you think about Kanye? Are you mad at him? Do you
I mean, I
Love
don't really
him.
pay attention to what he does. I
Right.
mean, I'm just like you. I don't
just
care.
like the Chris Rock Will Smith thing? Like everybody's like people still talk about it. And I'm like, it's just two rich guys who are going to get richer. Yeah, it's stupid. Fuck Will Smith. Of course, I'm going to side with Chris Rock because I'm a comedian, but
Right.
If you were an actor,
But
would you side with Will Smith?
no, probably still not.
Yeah.
Because Will Smith and his weird ass little fucking kids, and fuck you, Jada. You just seem like a stupid cunt.
Yeah.
You seem like a
Yeah,
bitch.
the whole setup is
Yeah.
really sus, man.
I know people are going to get mad, but I mean, Will Smith is never going to see this. And if he does, come over here, slap me, and see what happens, motherfucker.
Oh,
I ain't
man.
going to fight you back. I'm going to fucking take your money and sue you in court, bitch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
just
think
lay it
that-
out like that.
I think the daughter has the least controversy about her. Willow.
You never hear about her.
And she has songs about doing drugs.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
okay. What's wrong with drugs? She's got money. She can afford drugs. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's her body, her choice.
That's how they raised that household.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck those weird ass kids and fucking. They're just rich people getting richer.
Yeah.
All this stuff. I mean, I'm not saying all of it's like Illuminati, all this fucking planned, but I mean, like Beyonce and Jay-Z just fell in love and ended up together. I mean, a lot of this stuff is done for their careers. I mean, a lot of it's just.
Modern day royalty. Do you see it something like that?
Yeah, that or it's like a bunch of people realize they could
Hollywood
could
royalty.
double their money if they put them together and this and then they'll make
Just media moguls. These
just
are
all
media
that
moguls putting shit
And
together.
I'm not saying just them. I'm saying all kinds of stuff like this. Like a lot of this is when your career's dying, a little drama will bring it back, which I understand. Be like kind of being in the industry. I mean, not to
true.
that level by any means, but
That's what I thought of. And, you know, any publicity is good publicity, even
look
if
at
it's
the Tony
negative.
Hinchcliffe thing. Oh,
Yeah.
he's canceled. No, you just made him a celebrity. TMZ never heard of Tony Hinchcliffe until
Yeah.
the video went viral.
Yeah.
And now he's still fucking out here telling terrible jokes to people and fooling them, making them think that he's actually funny.
And I keep seeing on Facebook when he posts he's coming somewhere that they're like, I love this guy. He's hilarious. But you know what's funny? Those motherfuckers are all the people that have like rebel flags and fucking all that shit for their
Yeah, it's
fucking.
all the people who still have Ed Hardy in their closet waiting for it to come back so they can pop it back on.
Yeah.
Talk about affliction T-shirts. All your T-shirts are afflictions, you piece
We're
of
a
shit.
pressure washing business. We live in the suburbs outside the city.
Those are the same people. If I did a show for them and said the word retard, I'd get an applause break just because I said the word retard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever gone down there and done the Kill Tony show?
I bombed on it once.
Yes.
I
and I'm not going back.
I can see
And
where that.
just so you know,
this
I had this
goes.
opinion before I bombed on it, and you can ask people because I've said it. And nothing against the guy. I've met him several times, and we spoke. But I hate. This is what I hate. All these people moving to Texas, all these comics moving here. I'm fine with them moving here. But just because you're in Texas doesn't mean you have to wear a goddamn cowboy hat and start saying howdy and start being a barbecue aficionado. Just enjoy the place. Just be who you are here. Don't try to assimilate. I was born and raised here. I don't wear a cowboy hat. I don't do any of that shit.
Right.
And just be funnier. I literally went to go watch Tony Hinchcliffe once, and literally I played a game with my friends I went to go see him with, and we said, every time he mentions Joe Rogan, let's take a sip. And we were drunk 10 minutes into a set. We were fucking hammered. It was literally every other joke. My good buddy Joe Rogan.
Well, that's
Joe
the hand,
Rogan.
That's
My
the
good-
hand that feeds him.
Yeah,
so.
I get it, but like, okay, we know you know him. We know. Okay, we know Daddy's stringing you along. We can see it. Okay, it's enough.
Wow. So
You're going to go be someone yourself one day.
Yeah, and I already know like some comics wouldn't say all this shit openly because like, oh, I might work on this someday. I don't care. I want my own path anyways. And if they find this and they're mad about it and they post clips about it, that's just going to help my career. So whatever, go ahead, help me out. I don't give a fuck.
That's Jeopardy.
Yeah, either way, go fuck yourself. Help me or don't help me. I don't care. I just want my own shit.
Right.
And I don't think you're funny. His roasts are great. But
Yeah,
I don't think
he
funny.
plays his character that he plays is a good roaster for sure.
No, I mean like he writes for the Comedy Central roast and shit like that.
Yeah,
And
no,
his
that's what I'm saying.
You're
yeah.
saying
his
like mean
roasts are
shit.
funny. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
being
He's really good at that.
a mean comic, he's good at
like
that.
who else are
Yeah.
mean comics?
Jeff Ross.
Jeff Ross.
Greg Giraldo was.
Greg Giraldo.
Well,
was.
you would
Yeah.
you would say
Patrice.
Jeff Ross is funny though, or
Yeah. Jeff Ross is funny.
Yeah, I like Jeff Ross. I like Greg
I like
Giraldo.
just his stand up
Yeah.
too. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
exactly.
he's actually
Yeah, so they have that side of them as well, but they have also the stand up. They can be mean, do the roast and stuff like that, but they have the stand up as well, which is what, we're used to doing.
And
Yeah.
it also
Yeah.
takes a snappy mind too, which you've definitely demonstrated on many occasions. That you
Yeah.
know that's one of the things that just get it right in at the right time.
Yeah, you got to be ready to go. And he was probably like me. He probably got picked on a lot when he was younger.
Very likely.
I couldn't fight back because I was a pussy. All I had was my word, so I'm quick with shit
all
because
you
that's
had
all I
was
had.
your words.
That's
that
all I
sounds
had.
like a
Balls
pussy thing
in
to
your
say.
word.
I was a pussy, dude. That's all I had.
Yeah.
And now also, it's more like a samurai with words. So okay, go fuck yourself. Yeah, and I appropriated that to appreciate that. And as far as me bombing on this podcast, yeah, I bombed. I won't make excuses. I just did bad. It was a bad.
You actually got
time.
some funny content from it. I mean, I was entertained by what I saw
And
from it.
the numbers don't say that.
Okay.
It was just the 1 minute, right? And then
Yeah,
they
just 1
tear
minute
you
and then a
up.
terrible interview. They didn't even want to interview me. They rushed through it and they were like, right before they called me up, they were like, we haven't had a woman on yet. And we're already like 2 hours into the show. There's like no crowd. Not making excuses. I still could have done better. And they called my name after they tried to get a woman. And then I think the funniest part was Tony Hinchcliffe was making fun of one of my jokes because I got 1 minute. I can't really do the shit I want to do.
Right.
Like a good story or something that like builds and hits hard. So I did a stupid joke. It's the stupid joke where I say, I was sitting on my couch and I was out of weed and I looked down, there's a little green bud sitting there on the floor. So I smoked it. That was a jalapeno. That wasn't weed at all. Talk about smoking that fire. I was high and I had heartburn. It's a 10-second joke. I don't know.
It's a
Right.
chuckler.
I can't. Yeah, it's not. I know it's not a great joke, but Tony Hinchcliffe was making fun of it. Which, go ahead, whatever. It's a terrible joke. I admit that. But then the funniest part was Joe Rogan was like, he's like, it's a joke, Tony. He hasn't been doing comedy that long. And he goes, how long have you been doing comedy? And I was like, 6 years. And he goes, shit.
Right.
Yeah. And he's like, fuck, I shouldn't have stood up for him. I thought that was hilarious.
That was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
And then you tried to plug your podcast.
They cut me off when I started plugging this podcast, and they're like, "Oh, he's going to promote something. His podcast, motherfuckers." And I'm like, "This is a podcast. So this is just for you. I'm not supposed to promote myself. Oh, okay, that's cool.
you
Right.
made on your own kind.
Right.
I mean, ugh,
Okay.
not like that.
Yeah, that's
weird.
kind of jacked up.
Yeah,
Actually.
but whatever. And it's his show. Do what you want with it. I mean, I definitely do with what I want with mine.
Yeah.
That's why I just said Tony Hinchcliffe sucks and isn't funny.
And
I'll
that's
just
your
say it.
and that's your
I'm
opinion.
just
here-
saying. And I'm not saying
Is
this
this the
for
beginning of-
people
is
to
this
get
the-
mad and try to like cancel me and then that boosts my. I'm not saying it for that reason. I'm just being honest. I just don't think he's that good. I don't.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah.
Roast, fine. His show, fine. But his stand up, he's just not. He had like, I think he had a Netflix special that got pulled because it was bad.
Right.
Yeah. Also, Brendan Schaub sucks. famous comics I hate. All right. Local comics. He basically is. He's only 2 hours away.
That's why I put it there. That's your spin.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
my
go, right?
spin. Basically is. But Brendan Schaub also sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's terrible.
Hey, this is my favorite
I don't
game.
know why they're handing him a career. I have no. He's awful. I've got friends that have had experiences with him, girls that have had misogynistic experiences with him, and he had to like try to apologize, and they're like, "Fuck you." They told one of my friends because some of the girl comics were going to go out with them after a show, and he's like, "Well, you're too fat. You can't come."
Nice.
Yeah, and it's
He
like,
said that to you?
no, not to me. No, if he said it to me, I'd be like, I'm still funnier than you, so I'm coming.
I'm still going.
But no,
too.
to a chick, he
That's my
said it to
own
a chick I
car.
know, and the chick is hilarious, and she's got some big old
Oh, man.
gazongas, which whatever.
I
But
mean, that's fucked up.
fucked up, dude.
Yeah, that's fucked up to say,
and like
man.
she was best friends with the other chicks that were going, and they were like, "The fuck."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was like,
Well,
"You can't
fuck
come to the
you.
club with us. You're too fat."
Fuck you for
Yeah.
having an opinion on people.
And it's like one thing if you earned it, but you're not even funny, dude. You're like the worst. I know open micers that are 2 years in that are 10 times funnier than Brendan Schaub. He fucking sucks, dude. He's bad.
Let's hashtag
He's
him on
not
this one, too.
funny. No, I don't even want him near my shit, dude. He'll fucking jinx it. He's so unfunny. He'll fuck us over, dude. It's so bad. And I watch. He does like if people talk shit about him on their podcast, he will send like a cease and desist or whatever. He has. He's done it. He did it to Bobby Lee, I think. I saw. I don't know. Just another rich person
Wow.
being rich, but
Yeah.
yeah.
whatever. The dude already had a Lamborghini when he started comedy. Go fuck yourself. I need
Right.
this shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
I got nothing else. I died.
What, have you seen any of his specials, or I don't know how many
I
specials?
tried.
he had, right?
I tried. It's
Yeah.
terrible. I watched one and it was awful. He was the only one laughing at his own jokes, and he paced around the stage. He was just. It was terrible. It was all setups. There was no build. There was no punchline. There was no fucking tags. It was just off. It was dog
Oh, man.
shit. I mean, it
You know
was,
what's
it was his
more
first
upsetting?
special, so years ago, but still.
No,
bad.
you know what's more upsetting is like there's people that still want to go see him though.
Yeah,
you know,
because they're UFC fans and he played in the NFL, and because Joe Rogan put his stamp of approval on him. Like, I
Right.
know he's your friend, Joe Rogan, but stop handing this guy a career. Make him fucking earn one, please,
Yeah. Yeah.
please.
Who should
Or
we
give us-
talk
give us
shit
one.
about next?
Give us a career, please. One of us.
Here you go, Liam.
Don't even give me a career. Just let me feature one time for you.
You go, Liam. Who do we talk shit about next?
Oh man, where do we start?
Text me the name and I'll say it. So
Yeah,
you
right.
guys hit the fire. I got nothing anyways. I'm
Nah,
going
it's
down
fine.
swinging.
Oh man,
Fallout Boy.
Yeah. Where are we at on time? We got jokes we're working on. Any of those things?
Name someone and I'll talk shit about it.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
Like for real?
sure.
I mean, who cares, right?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to get you in trouble.
Depends. Well, I mean, if you're going to name someone local,
Oh yeah, that's
I
what
might
I
have
was
to
thinking.
fight 'em,
Oh,
but-
okay. All right. No, so not
but you
bad.
know I'll do it. I'll get a fuck.
All right. So, how about what's the dude's name? With he always wears
Theo
gloves.
Von?
He wears the gloves.
Big J?
Yeah.
I actually
Oh,
love Big J.
Yeah?
yeah. I
Talk
met
shit
him.
about him if you look.
I love. He's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious and gross, and I actually love Big J. I watch a lot of his shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
I
but
find-
I will say, okay, the jean shorts. Come on, bro. The fucking jean shorts. He looks like he's dressed for a Tool concert at all times.
Just in case.
He looks like a roadie for Disturbed. Again, I love Big J. He's one of my favorites right now, and he's hilarious. But get some pants, dude. I was always taught like don't go on stage in shorts. Like I mean, he's earned it. He can do whatever. Obviously, he's headlining. People want to see him, and he's great. But I think you look like a tool.
But
Again,
it's like his look, though. you know?
that's his look. It is his brand.
yeah,
So I mean, yeah.
yeah.
That's fair.
You want to know someone else that people aren't going to agree with this?
Okay.
I don't think Theo Von's funny. Podcast, excellent. Think he's hilarious. I've tried watching his specials and his stand up. I just don't get it.
I haven't watched
I don't get
almost
it.
any of his like stand up. I only see his podcast stuff.
I love his podcast. I listen all
And
the time.
all the spontaneous things that he says and comes up with. Funny thing is, I relate and remember a lot of the stuff that he's talking about too, and so I think it hits home,
Yeah.
nostalgically. But
his stand up, some of it makes me laugh, but like one of his specials was rough. One of the last one I watched, it was he did it in New Orleans too, and he's from Louisiana, and I don't know what happened.
is
It
it a lot of
just- it was
short shit,
rough.
or is it long stories? Is he storytell, or was he do?
It was shorter stuff. It wasn't like one liners, but I don't think it was, I think he only did a couple stories.
Okay.
But it just seemed rough. Maybe I was just judging off how they felt about it. But I don't know. I'm just not Again, I'd love to meet him and work with him.
Right? Exactly.
Contact booking of
Yeah.
my podcast.
Yeah, at Mikey B the comic. Yeah,
Yeah. Do you still watch a lot of stand up now?
I can't, man. It's hard. I don't want to. My problem is I don't want to be influenced by someone else, you know.
Right.
And then also I don't want to see like I've done jokes like small things, and then I see it in somebody's special, like something super similar, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that anymore because
Right.
now they can prove on the algorithm that I watched their special, and they're going to say I stole this or whatever.
Looks a little relatable.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
You gotta timestamp some of your act, you know.
yeah, film it, put it up or something, or don't. I can't watch it so that they don't know, so it's not on my Netflix. So you
Yeah.
can't prove it.
Log in with someone else's
You can't
account.
prove it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I doubt they can.
That's a
But-
long way around doing shit.
Oh,
you
man,
don't know,
I'm sure they could figure some shit about. It's all logged somewhere.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm sure they can.
The comedian encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, has he ever watched a special? You stole your act, you piece of shit.
Right.
Well, I'm on your Netflix, right? I'm on your sister's Netflix right now. I see it. I see it on your profile. I don't know. I watch some comedy. I can't watch it like all the time.
I haven't
can't do it.
watched a special in probably 7 years because of that same like I think we know by doing stand up and watching it like we just get influenced too much by
Yeah.
it. You know,
Yeah.
it's just it's not even on purpose. It's just
Subconsciously.
subconscious for
Yeah.
sure.
I don't want that and then come back later and see that I
Yeah.
did that. I don't want, like, there's a few people I'll always watch their specials when it comes out, like Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle, Tom Segura. I fucking love Tom Segura, Big J, Joey Diaz, people like that. If they put anything out, I'll watch it. I won't watch it like right away, always, but I'll definitely watch it. But I can't. I don't sit around and watch comedy all the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Yeah, I used to whenever I first started, and I was really just trying to absorb like what comedy was and trying to see how people did it because I didn't know what the fuck comedy was whenever I first started. I
Yeah,
had
nobody
no clue.
does.
I had no clue.
I still don't know, and I'm
Right.
almost 8 years in. dude.
You're like, everybody used to laugh at me when I tell stories. Like, so I guess I'll
yeah.
go see if
Oh,
it's funny
man.
on a stage.
yeah,
Man, you just got to do it to figure it out. But I mean, and I know I sound like a simp saying all the popular people I'll listen to, but
Well, you sound like
I
a
mean,
hater.
a what?
You sound like a hater.
Oh yeah, I'm a hater for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, everybody's a hater. Just fucking don't
Everybody
lie
hates
about
something.
it. Everybody hates somebody. Don't act like anybody who says they don't hate somebody or there's no one they hate. You're a fucking liar or a monk.
Fair.
in my
you
opinion.
lying ass monk.
Yeah, you lying ass. I can't even do it.
A monk or a mark or a monk?
Monk motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, those are the ones I like. I mean, there's others too, and there's deep cuts, but you guys wouldn't know who it is anyway, so there's no point in me talking
there you
about.
go.
It. Anyways, let's move on. Getting there on time. No time for a workshop. Let's move on because now it's time for some crime stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch. 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 Time for crime stories, bitch.
So I have an interesting outcome of what was
Come.
thought to be a crime. It's spelled C-O-M-E on the end of this one.
See you in. Cheers.
We've got ourselves a woman that shot a Kansas City firefighter to death.
Oh boy,
Independence, Missouri, not far from Ferguson.
I remember seeing that story.
Yeah. Jackson County prosecutors said a woman who shot and killed a Kansas City firefighter earlier this month noted that it was listed as she did it in self-defense. Now, there's a video going around. I'm pretty sure you saw the video because you sent this to me.
I did not see the video.
Oh,
I
you didn't actually see the video?
I just sent the story, and I was like, Jason can watch the video.
Yeah, I tried to hunt it down as best as I could, and it wasn't too far off of what was already seen. So, firefighter Anthony Tony,
Isn't Anthony already Tony?
Anthony Tony. Well, Tony is short for Anthony.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so they did Anthony and then Tony in parentheses. So let's go by
I thought his
Tony.
name was Anthony Tony
Yeah.
Tone.
Tony Santi, Anthony Tony Tone.
Anthony Tony Anthonyson.
Tony Santi died after he was shot at Independence gas station along Highway 40
I doubt he sounded like that if he's in Missouri. In Missouri.
He's drinking some milk, maybe. You know? So while at the store, Santee heard Javon Taylor cussing at a female employee. Taylor was upset the store didn't have the brand of cigars he wanted to buy.
They were out of Swishers.
Is that enough to like start
That
an
or
argument
White Owl.
with people at the store?
Optimos.
Yeah, they didn't have the peach White Owls or something.
Have you ever gotten a fight at the store if they were out of cigarettes, out of a beer, or something like that?
I've gotten mad, but I've never been like, you stupid motherfucker.
Oh shit!
just
I get
been
upset if they only have hundreds. I
Yeah,
shoot
they
up-
only, like when I was always, like when you go to buy cigarettes, they're like, all we got is hundreds. I'm like,
That's irritating as hell.
it's irritating, but I'm
Yeah.
not like cursing them out. It's not
Right.
their fault. I've worked at a gas station. I get it. It's not like
Right.
that person is the reason, like, hey, this guy's going to come. Let's not get this product anymore.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
But what do you think with wraps and blunt wraps? I mean, I know personally from experience in the past, like, you know, a Swisher, a White Owl, Optimo. I mean, like any of those brands are fine. Not Backwoods.
I'm not a backwoods.
Man, Backwoods compromises the flavor too
Tastes
much.
like shit.
Yeah, it seems like it's like fucking dipped in dog shit and wine and fucking dried, and then you smoke that shit around your weed.
It's
You have
another
good
thing-
tasting weed and bad tasting blunt wrap.
It's another thing that's wrong with
What's the
people
name
is
of this?
Backwoods.
Backwoods. A lot of people are on it because they see one cool person or a rapper smoke it, and they're out there just buying it just because someone mentioned it because they won't.
I've
they
never
refuse to
heard
have
of
their own
this.
opinion.
I have never heard of
Back-
it.
I,
Backwoods
I would
are-
recommend if you smoke weed or ever plan to, try a Backwoods. See if you like it. I bet you won't.
Be objective. Don't not like it because I said so, and I'm a powerful figure.
They've got flavors. There's like Russian
Right.
cream and
This
strawberry.
episode
I hate the Russian
sponsored by Backwoods.
This week brought to you.
by the way. No, it's not. It's not a vendetta. I mean,
Hey,
I just
real
don't
quick.
prefer 'em.
This week brought to you by Backwoods. When you want to smoke a dog turd, you can have a Backwoods.
All right. So Anthony Santee died. Remember? Okay. So the clerk.
He's a firefighter,
Yep.
and
And our other member of the story was Javon Taylor. He was cussing at the female employee at the gas station. He was cussing her out.
he's hooping and hollering. Was did they say like what he said to her? or-
Wait, so there's 3 people now?
There's
in
3
this?
people in the story. We got the lady that's working there. We've got Javon Taylor, who's cussing her out over not having his brand of cigarillo. And we've got Big Tone, the firefighter.
Tony.
Fucking buying a Red Bull in the back of the store or some shit.
Tony
Right.
Fires.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
Tony Firefighter over here.
Yeah,
Go ask
Yeah.
Tony Firefighter.
he's back there getting a kitten out of a tree in a fucking 7-Eleven.
Yeah, Firefighter's a bunch of fucking homos, you know.
Fireman getting pussy for the first time in the history of fire or pussy.
Those are both movie quotes, by the way, yeah. So.
The Departed.
All right. So the clerk told Taylor to leave the store. He refused. Santee then, in fucking fireman fashion, who think they're fucking cops, of course, fucking decided to step up to the plate and also told him to leave. And he was probably like fucking very white Ken about
Oh, he's
it.
probably a
know.
racist firefighter in Missouri.
No, he's just trying to put out the fire inside the dude's,
His loins. And he's
he
like,
saw he was angry. He's trying to put out the fire of his heart.
He heard the guy was trying to smoke, and he's like, that starts with fire.
you have an addiction, sir, and I'm gonna help you out.
You just got to play
of the
that
store."
video you see of you see in school, like where they tell you don't smoke, and then they show like a fucking trailer burning down from a cigarette.
Yeah.
That's like the fireman probably tried to play that video on his phone to him, tell him to try to quit
Yeah,
smoking.
Look at
Frustrated.
this, bro. Look at this, man. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. He's like, you gotta leave, motherfucker. Hey, I'm just trying to help you out, man. Okay, you know
Now,
I
I
care about
imagine
you.
in Missouri, it's a firefighter, even though his name is Tony. He probably goes by Anthony because
Or
it's
Ant.
Missouri.
Yeah.
But he's probably like, hey, you should leave, buddy. Hey, get out of here.
Hey, the little lady asked you to leave, fella. Okay. You go
Well,
get yourself back to the side of town you're from. You hear now?
And he leaned forward, pong, and he spit in a spittoon. You heard
I
it
don't
hit.
remember seeing you around these parts before, sir. Okay, and I know everybody in this goddamn neighborhood. Okay, I grew up here.
They're all out of them cigars. Why don't you get on up, bro?
Hey,
Couldn't
I'm
even
from ladder
understand.
36, fella. Okay, so you know.
Hey, I'll throw my chili in your eyes, boy.
All right, so these guys ended up going outside and continuing the argument outside. No surprise. They also began fist fighting. It turned into a tussle.
So they both said no. They refused to leave, and they both went outside.
Yeah, so they started arguing. Dude probably like pushed him out or some shit like that, and then they fucking came out like, "Don't touch me! Hey, fucking don't touch me! Hey, fucking this, that. I'm fighting you now! Boom, 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 fighting! You know, shit like that.
Yeah.
Fighting! We're fighting!
Yeah. That's
Round one
every time. Yeah.
Fight! So they went out there. So Anthony or Javon ended up having himself he had a pistol on his
boy.
hip with an extended clip too. I saw the video of that part.
Hey, it's America. It's his right.
It was, and he was actually
That clip might be illegal.
well, no. Extended clips are legal, man.
Okay.
Extended clips are legal. Fast forward on this, dude was a registered, legal, concealed carry.
Sounds like a law-abiding citizen to me who was just mad that he couldn't get his
couldn't get his favorite brand
his
of
blueberry
cigarette.
White House.
Couldn't get the Dutch he wanted for the fucking,
Yeah.
for the Doochie.
Do they have medical weed or recreational weed in Missouri?
Apparently, they might or might not. I'm not sure.
I mean, weed's everywhere. There's nothing wrong with
yeah,
it.
just not here.
Yeah. No, I mean, well, we have some. It's around.
It exists.
Not
It's
we,
just-
but
it's black market. I said black.
I have some.
Yeah. All right. So there was a woman who was in the car waiting for Javon to come out, and when they were fighting Javon, because he's like, "I got a pistol," and he's like, "I'm going to attack you because I'm a fucking firefighter. I'm the law."
This is terrible fight language. You don't just. Why would you say? I'm gonna attack you.
Are you improvising these lines? Because
This is verbatim. Hey, we don't fuck around here. Okay, this is.
Yeah.
we're reporting the news.
No, for sure.
People depend on us
I'm
for
just trying
this
to-
crucial story.
I'm just trying to speak the language of the people so they understand what's happening here.
He's a man
Okay.
of the people.
And then so like this guy ended up running up on Javon, and Javon's like, "Bitch, I got a piece," and he's just like, "Nah, dude." He's like, "I ain't trying to do it. Then I'm gonna get you, like, you know,
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you like that.
I'm gonna get you.
Get you good. I'm gonna tickle you too." Yeah.
When grown men fight in public, it should be law that they have to tickle each other first for 3 minutes.
Yeah, just to see if you still want to fight
Yeah,
afterwards.
you got to tickle fight, and the winner of that fight has to put one arm behind his back.
Or decide if you guys even fight at all
Yeah.
anymore from there.
oh man, it's sad seeing two old adult dudes fight. Or
Yeah, no, it's entertaining to see
Yeah.
two young dudes fight, man. You're
Yeah.
like, ooh, like that and shit. With fucking old guys, you're just like, oh. Like,
That hurts my knee. No, with young guys, I still back way far away because I'm like, well, these motherfuckers could fall on me.
yeah, they got
Oh,
all that
man.
fucking
I'm old,
testosterone
I'm
swings. All right, so the girlfriend got out of the car, whoever she was, got out of the car. The gun got dropped on the ground while these guys were tussling around and wrestling around. They were
Movie moment.
wrestling.
Like a movie moment.
Yeah, and so she picked up the gun, and this is the part of the video that they end up showing is that she's like, stop touching him, stop hitting him.
I lied. I did see that.
She's like,
video.
stop hitting him. And so firefighter ended up getting into a position where he had him in he started out with like a headlock, and then they were able to maneuver reversing it. It turned into a reverse choke lock.
Yeah.
A reverse
okay,
choke.
this has this
He,
dude has MMA.
he was about to fucking George Floyd. Was
Yeah, he's about to choke
his
him
name?
out, right?
He was choke him out or kill him. One or the other.
yeah.
I mean, what'd
Yeah.
you think? I mean, there's a fine line between when you do choke someone out and like actually cutting off their air completely. It's like literally like seconds that
Well,
you
also
kill someone.
with the racial tension in the country, I mean, like the Floyd case, all these other ones that have happened. The cop that shot somebody that was sleeping in their own bed in their own apartment.
and didn't get sentenced to prison, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. With stuff like that going on, why risk it waiting to see if they're going to stop in time? And isn't there like anytime you see a movie and like that situation happens and the gun drops and like the girl or whoever isn't in the fight, there's always that moment that makes you think like pick it up, right? Like,
Get it,
Like,
get it.
Like,
Shoot that motherfucker.
Wouldn't you hate yourself if you didn't pick it up and he killed him, and then this motherfucker doesn't go to jail
Yes.
or nothing?
Right.
They say, "Oh, it was self-defense."
Absolutely.
Just fuck that.
You have the chance to stop it. So anyway, so in the video, you see she's like, "You're gonna kill him! You're gonna kill him!" And she's holding the pistol that she picked up off the ground. And then video footage stops, I'm sure, for, obviously whatever criminal charges were being pursued at that point. But anyway, so
No, it's so that you dig through the internet and you watch a bunch of ads. It's really just a laundry detergent.
it's not there.
It's a laundry detergent commercial. The crime never happened.
Right.
It's just to get you to get on YouTube so you watch Gain commercials.
it was just filmed that little bit, and then a fake story was made from it.
Yeah.
And so then she shot the firefighter in the head.
Oh,
That's
a good shot
like
right there.
back of the head, close to the spine, neck, everything like that.
Oh.
Just boom, one
But,
shot.
I mean, why? If y'all are fighting, why are you choking this guy like that just over a fucking verbal argument?
Yeah, like-
you have no right to do that, and you're not even a cop, but you're just as bad as a racist one.
I
Not
agree.
saying it was done racially, but kind of sounds like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say what ifs because what
Yeah,
ifs are
well,
what ifs.
understand.
but-
Okay, so yeah,
But I just see
firefighter.
just Missouri, that area. Not saying everybody in Missouri is racist,
Well, but there is a racial a
just
sense
the
of racial
people that are there.
there.
And but no,
All
it just
service
for that part,
members
it just seems like the guy. Like, I get it, you're trying to help the girl out, like get out of the store, but like after that, like just fuck off. Don't put your hands on somebody else.
So, let me ask you the question here. So he died. He died. Okay, he's out of here. He's a wrap. Done.
Okay, we get it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a Subway sandwich.
Should she be charged for this crime?
Who says it's a crime?
She killed a man.
He was going to kill him. He was going to kill her boyfriend.
You can't kill
So
a man
which
in
one's
public.
righteous?
You can't just kill a man out in the open.
Self-defense. Who's to say he wasn't going to turn and kill her next?
Exactly what you're saying is how the prosecutor's office saw it as well. They said
I
that there's
understand.
not irrefutable evidence that said a crime was committed here. It was a
was active self-defense.
It was a justifiable homicide, is what they're calling it.
I don't like that.
Justifiable homicide by self-defense.
Yeah.
You think
Well,
it would have been different if he was not a firefighter? He was actually a cop.
This is where you get into the what ifs. So
if it was a cop, then she definitely would have got off with the racial tension. Right now, they're like, black people need to win a few of these.
absolutely. I think just in general, I mean, these need to be more spotlighted. What's funny is we'll hear about it's not funny like haha, but we'll end up hearing about the ones that are like such tragedy that make national news. This one here, yes, obviously it's still a tragedy.
like
this
this-
this firefighter still had a family. He still had people that
Yeah.
loved him, that depended on him. I'm sure he was
But
a
also, he
contributing member
took
to
the risk
society.
by putting his hands on a stranger who he could tell was already upset.
and escalated it further.
the guy goes outside because he followed the guy outside, right?
He
or,
did.
or did he shove him
Yeah,
outside?
he wasn't asked to leave. The firefighter, the other guy, was asked to leave, and I'm sure he helped him out.
You kind of got to accept responsibility for your actions. And sometimes the consequence outweighs just keeping your mouth shut.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was driving to Colorado to do some shows, and I was in Albuquerque, and I stopped at this gas station, and there's a lot of Native Americans in the area, and a lot of them are really mean and aggressive.
Oh yeah, like they
And-
stare you in the face the whole time.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, "Say something, you
Like
white motherfucker."
literally, and not like in a racist way, but some of them literally, you can tell with anybody of any color when they're looking for trouble. Sometimes people are just having that day. And I remember I was in this gas station, and this Native American came in, and he asked the guy behind the counter for change for $100, and the guy goes, "I'm sorry, I don't have change. I just dumped everything into the safe." And literally, the guy went nuts. He fucking knocked over the sunglasses. And he goes, "Fuck you! That's racist! You piece of shit!" And he was like screaming and breaking shit and throwing shit. And they're like, "Sir, we just don't have change. We don't care we don't care. Money's green. That's the only color we care about. We just don't have it." And he's like, "I don't give a fuck. You're a piece of shit." He's like throwing sandwiches and shit. And I stole a bunch of stuff while the commotion was
Of
going
course.
on. But still, I'm not getting involved with that.
No, you're
There's
involved in a
people-
different crime.
We pay
entirely.
cops to do that, not me.
Right.
I'm not getting involved. I was like, "Hey, man, give him his change." I just hid behind a thing.
I think pulling the race card is like almost like a game of cards. Like if you're playing blackjack or if you're playing poker or whatever
It's
the
like
case
if you're
may
playing
be.
Monopoly and you have that one card, that get out of jail free card.
But
I feel like people try to play it like that.
See,
sometimes.
here's the problem: is just like in actual like a game of cards of some sort. Is you gotta know when to hold them. You gotta know when to fold them, because if you're putting your card down at the wrong fucking time, these are motherfuckers putting their card. Kenny Rogers over here, right?
Kenny Rogers is throwing down life lessons, dude.
He dropped in to see what condition our condition was in. You know,
I didn't know he was talking about the race card in the
I
song.
don't know. I just know this advice is good, and it really makes me want some rotisserie chicken.
real bad from Kenny
Real-
Rogers.
we gotta hurry. I gotta get some chicken.
You
in
can
me.
only
I
go
gotta-
to Memphis to get it, I think. Yeah, maybe Nashville, maybe.
I'll let you know in 9 hours how it
That's
is.
not what it'll take you for Nashville.
Yeah.
But I think that people play this card at the wrong time. You got to play your card at the right time. The wrong time is definitely because they couldn't break your 100, and you're fucking gonna like damage the fucking place and maybe get arrested. And
I'm just tired of racism. It's just annoying to me. No, it's just
well,
like,
then what the fuck else
Oh,
do we
we
fucking
talk
fight about
about-
after racism is gone? It's
why
never
do we
gonna
have
be
to
gone, by
fight?
the way.
Why can't we
No,
just
there's
take
still
acid
like
together?
men, women issues.
Yeah, there's plenty of other things we could fight about.
Young, old.
Hey,
you know?
Pepsi sucks, dude. We can fight about that.
It does,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's right? It does.
It does.
Yeah.
Wild cherry Pepsi's pretty good.
It's good. RC's better than Pepsi.
I agree.
Another hot take. Shove that up your
Wow.
Tony Hinchcliffe hole.
Tony Hinchcliffe's
So you
probably a
don't- you
fucking
don't like
Pepsi,
Pepsi?
drinker.
You're saying you don't like Pepsi?
I don't like Pepsi.
I don't
Is it too
prefer.
sweet?
No,
Or-
it tastes like the cheaper Coke. It tastes like an old Coke.
It tastes like an old Coke to me. It tastes
Yeah.
like a flat Coke.
It tastes
Wow.
like
More
we were
syrup,
gonna
less
You're
make
gonna get a
Coke.
cease and desist from Pepsi right now.
Maybe
Yeah.
if we're on their radar, then fuck it.
I'll screenshot that shit, dude.
Shit, we got like 3,000 Instagram followers and 13K fucking Facebook followers. Pepsi might see us.
Nah, probably not. They'll probably see us and laugh and be like, you ain't got nothing.
Hey, fuck you guys.
Yeah, like-
We're fine with being number 2. Fuck you guys. What number are you guys?
no, they are.
Right.
I saw this video. I watch like business videos trying to act like I'm smart, like follow a few accounts.
Yeah.
But there's always going to be those number 2 companies that they don't care about being the best. It's more about production, and they give people jobs, and they still make plenty of money. Who
Then
needs
they're
to
an
be-
alternative because there's
Pepsi
always
makes-
going to be as much people that like something. There's going to be as many people that don't.
Even if there's a little less, they're still making billions off of fucking terrible soda.
Yes.
I'd rather have a Fanta. And Fanta's
Fanta's
just
a Coke
syrup.
company.
What?
Is it? Are you just going with Coke companies?
Oh, is it a Coke company?
Oh, we didn't even know that.
They make 2 good things. Wow. That's-
Sprite's not bad either.
Yeah.
right.
I like an ice cold Dr. Pepper. Barks root beer is the best root beer. And I
Barks
feel
is
like,
good.
I don't know if it is true, but I feel like Barks is under that Coke, Dr. Pepper, whatever umbrella. And I feel like A&W is under Pepsi, whatever umbrella. And
I think you're right.
A&W sucks. Unless there's ice cream in it, fucking sucks.
Hey, before we say
Yeah.
goodbye, is the red Barks. Have you had the red Barks before?
Yeah.
That's fucking the shit, dude. That's so good.
Yeah. It's almost like the
Red cream
you showed
soda.
me in Chicago, that Birch beer.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Birch
Yep.
beer. That's
Excellent.
whoa wee.
Yeah.
I got diabetes in Chicago.
Hey, I need someone to ship me a case of old style beer. If you can send me a 24 pack of old style beer.
Yeah, send him a bottle of Malort so he can do a Chicago handshake.
Ugh, no Malort. No Malort.
It tastes like you're drinking pepper out of a sock.
Don't send me
bad,
Malort.
dude.
We don't want Malort.
Send Malort to Jason. I don't even drink anymore just because he likes Malort. But yeah, old style and some Birch beer, please, and some pizza puffs.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, so she didn't get jailed. It's not a crime.
No, scot free, man.
When did
This is crime stories, Jason. You brought us a not a crime story.
It was a crime. It appeared to be a crime.
Maybe we'll name this one "Crime Not a Crime." I don't know.
Crime Mulligan.
Yeah. Nah. My
No?
idea. I like my ideas.
Okay.
I don't really like anybody else's ideas.
It's fair.
Ever.
We'll metamorphosize your idea later.
Even
in
if I like
discussion
it.
when we
Yeah.
have the round table.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll go back and change it after I tell you what it is. After you pick one. Yeah, so, I mean, she's out. That's just what it is. So, did the guy get injured? The guy that was being choked? Was he...
Yeah, he had some scrapes and bumps and bruises.
But
and
he's
stuff.
like, can go home to his family and shit.
Now, when he goes home after that, you think he's like, "Fuck yeah, girl, hell yeah," or you think
That's
he's
a
like,
ride or die right there.
I mean, it is.
But
That
still,
is.
maybe we don't know because we're not there, and it didn't say in the story. But maybe the guy's saying racist shit afterwards, or maybe he's like, "I'm going to kill you," or maybe
Oh,
he's like,
yeah.
"I don't want to fight you." We don't know.
You never
It could
know.
be anything.
You never know.
But it is sad he had to lose his life over one bad choice can change things and end them or change them forever. One
Yeah.
small decision like
It's true.
that.
And
It's
the
gonna-
perception of what actually happened versus what was explained to have
wouldn't that be
happened.
crazy if the fireman went to hell? He's
He's been going to gas stations choking out people. He goes. What he does, he goes and he buys all the Swishers and stands in the back. And he's like, what? I got all the Swishers. You want them? Come through me, bitch.
you know how bad would it be to be a fireman fighting fires your whole life and you end up in hell?
It's like, have I got a hell for you?
What if he goes to hell and that's his heaven? Though he goes, fire! I get to fight fire forever. I'm so gay for fire. Oh, Satan, put some fire in my ass. Do it. Yeah.
Firefighters are like kind of a weird bunch.
Yeah, with their fucking banging each other or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say that, but if my house catches on fire, I definitely want them to say
Thank you, sir.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
You know what?
Appreciate what you do.
Something crazy happened here. I'll be real quick because we're running a little over on time. But one of my neighbors, a teenage chick, I think she's like 17, 18, got mad at her stepmom. This is just what I heard from the neighbor, but the rest I witnessed. She drove her stepmom's car into her next door neighbor's house, into the house because she was mad, and didn't go to jail or get arrested. Cops came, firemen came, ambulance came. There was a big hole in the side of the fucking house. It was like this room. It was like a finished garage, and it was one of the kid that lives there was his bedroom, but like where this wall is where she would have came in with a car.
So
There's
she
a
ran into the
car-sized
neighbor's
hole.
house. The
Yeah,
neighbor's
into the
house.
neighbor's house with her stepmom's car. Just
The neighbor
drove
is
it in.
not like a boyfriend or someone she fucks with or nothing like that.
From what I was told, and I don't know, this is like secondhand, third-hand information, is that she was mad at her stepmom. And I heard them yelling before. I was outside, and I heard them yelling. And this is like 2 a.m. I heard them from the backyard, and I was like, oh. And then me and my girlfriend were sitting here watching TV, and we're about to go to bed, and then we hear a boom. Sounds like somebody hit a telephone pole, and I go out there, and they're screaming, and I kind of just edged around the corner, and I just slinked back, and I was like, I just came back in, and then there was lights, and I was like, oh, shit, they're coming to get me. And I came out, it was cops, ambulance, everything, firemen.
You're like, whoo, safe other white people.
Yeah,
out here.
yeah.
Let me go outside.
Yeah. So, no, I come outside after 9. But
Your white privilege took over. You're like, I'll go speak to the police
no,
officers.
as far
and
as
see
I
what
know, I'm
happened.
Mexican. I'm not white. But yeah, she didn't go to jail or anything. But I remember like they pulled the car out or whatever, and like when they were wrapping up, because I was out there taking videos and watching the shit. When the firemen were walking back to the truck, I was like, "Hey, did anybody get hurt?" And they just ignored me, and I said, "Hey, did anybody get hurt?" He goes, "No," and like gave me an attitude and just kept going. He's like, "Mind your business." I was like,
I am minding my fucking
"Yeah,
business.
I live here." What's
Somebody crashed
Fuck
into
you.
a house fucking 3 doors down from me. That's my business.
Yeah, dude.
I heard it.
I wish I was filming that part. And actually, I met a new neighbor while that was happening. So
Nice.
it brought us together.
Hey,
But
you guys can have a potluck on the block one day.
Nah, I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to talk to any of my neighbors. Just the one that cuts my grass.
Nice.
So that's it. Yeah, we went a little over on time. Not much. Hour
I'm glad
15.
you. I'm
We're good.
glad you didn't mention that the girl was an Asian or something. That would have been really jacked up.
Well, I mean, there was a direct shot. There's no way she was Asian.
No,
So,
right?
yeah, she didn't have a. She didn't have a. I'm gonna stop there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna. She didn't have a katana. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Anyways, I had to get it out. It was blue balls. No, what was she?
In the story,
Yeah,
it was
black chick, right?
Yeah, black chick and a
Yeah.
black dude, and the cop was the firefighter was
Yeah,
a
the fire
A
cop.
white Italian type guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
fucking tone
He's
over
probably
here.
there on witness protection too.
He's probably like Irish and just fucking like plays like he was Italian and shit.
hello, I'm Anthony. Yeah, sir, you need to leave the store. You gotta get out of here, you fucker.
There was a movie. I forgot it was about 4 dudes that were out one night.
4 brothers.
It's not that. Favreau's in it as one of the dudes, and one of the guys that was in their group, they were out partying at clubs one night. He was a Puerto Rican dude, but he played it off as he was like an Italian guy, and
Is
he
it Maid or not Swingers?
might be swingers,
Maybe swingers,
might
I
be.
don't
I don't remember, but yeah, and that was kind of funny when they actually ended up getting like the cops came over and harassed them. They're like, "Give us all your IDs," and he's like, "You're a fucking Puerto Rican," and fucking he went even deeper than that and shit, and like really like fucking shamed the dude and stuff, and
That's racist.
yeah. See, we don't do that.
Well, thank you guys for watching the episode. Before we get out of here, Liam, why don't you, if you have any shows you want to promote or promote your social media, tell people where they can find you. They probably like you more than us since you said nothing racist.
Oh, yeah.
You're in the clear.
I kept it all inside.
Yeah.
Ollie oxen free.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah. Just at
Jesus
Liam Comedy everywhere: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
LIEM comedy.
Yeah, LIEM Comedy. Yeah, anywhere.
Cool. You got any shows coming up you want to promote or?
Shit, I got some, but it's fine.
Go to his
But-
Instagram at
Yeah.
Liam Comedy.
Yeah, it'll be on there, actually.
LIEM.
I want to ask
Just
a question.
people who watch the show probably can't spell Liam. That's why.
Yeah.
Just spelled it.
Right, it's like Liam Neeson, but
Like
with an,
lie.
So
with
I was
an
gonna
M.
say,
Yeah.
being named Liam, do you have like heroes named Liam that you look up to? Like, who's your favorite Liams? Liam Neeson. obviously,
yeah,
everyone.
yeah. Liam Neeson
Yeah.
is probably the one dude that
Liam Neeson's a pussy.
allowed other people to pronounce my name like somewhat decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, before
What
Liam,
about,
Liam Neeson's a pussy, and I don't think he's funny.
Is there a,
But he's funnier than Brendan Schaub and Tony Hinchcliffe.
wasn't one of the Hemsworths?
yeah,
Yeah, Liam.
yeah,
Who's
my
Liam?
younger brother.
Okay.
Liam,
Well,
Baby Thor.
Wonderwall, Oasis.
Wonder
Noel and Liam Gallagher.
Liam
Yeah,
Gallagher.
Yeah, I think there's like a Liam
Gallagher
Simpson
sounds
as well.
like he smells like milk.
They're both like real fucking cocksuckers, from what I understand. They're like
Okay. Hey, you know what?
physical and
That's one
metaphoric.
of the slurs that makes me mad. Because what's wrong with sucking a little cock? We need y'all out here.
Yeah, actually, truth be told, whenever I'm like around my wife and
Cocksuckers are
stuff, and I like
heroes.
say something about you cocksucking mother about something, I'll be like, no offense.
I have thought that around my girlfriend. I'm like, wait a minute.
Sometimes she'll call my shit too. She'll be like, "What's wrong with cocksuckers?" And I'm like, "Well,
Nothing.
nothing, I guess."
Nothing. We need them. Yeah. Cocksuckers. All right. Did you have something else?
Open mic 5,000.
Okay, that's the Twitter. But I thought you were saying something else before that. No?
That was what I was leading to.
Hey, before I plug my shit, start the music for us. By that, just point anywhere in the room.
Oh, right there. Good.
Cool. You can't. Jesus Christ. Go to my Instagram. Please help me get my numbers up. At Mikey B the Comic.
Please help me get my numbers up.
Please. I'll be at the Plano House of Comedy this weekend. Coming back to DC December 8th through 10th. And pretty open. If you got some gigs, throw them my way. I just finished a bunch of stuff. And maybe I'm gay. Who knows? Book me and we'll see.
If you don't, we're gonna see a fucking GoFundMe again here soon or some shit.
Yeah, I
so.
know. Because I'm going to die. Again.
Part 2.
Yeah, part 2, Broken Hearts tour. So, I want to say our Instagram is shooting up right now a little bit. Thank you guys, all the new followers that are here. We really appreciate y'all. For the rest of you, if you're not on our Instagram, go check out. It's at the Open Mic Podcast, MIKE. Same on Facebook. He already said the Twitter, but who cares? We don't post there. Jason says he
Right.
does, but he
I
doesn't.
literally haven't been there in 2 months.
I haven't been there ever, so I don't care. Fuck you, Twitter. You
Yeah,
suck.
TikTok as well. Just everywhere.
Our TikTok is just, I don't know.
Actually, our TikTok is starting. Actually, every time I go into it, there's like
It's hundreds, though. It's not.
it only
Since-
maxes out at hundreds though.
I
Well,
think we got to delete it and start it over because we had it wrong at first, and then they banned a few things, so now they're shadow banning us.
that's happening. But I was saying on the hundreds, there's like on the notifications, it only maxes out at like 100. It's like 100 plus.
I only see that on
sometimes.
Instagram, TikTok. I see like 19.
Yeah, what is
Right
up with
now.
the
What we
lack
got?
of notifications?
I don't know.
Right? Like they send a few through and then they stop sending them, right?
Oh no, I turn all mine off because it's just annoying to me. I've got so many different accounts and shit for like this and myself.
Hey, look
I
at
turn
that.
them off.
734 and 1. 734 and 1.
So 42. Didn't
nice.
max out. But anyways, we're done arguing in front of y'all. Bye. Kisses.